Big thing for me is I really like to push ourselves and find more gold each year, and we know this is our last season to mine this stuff.
9 weeks into the season, 27-year-old Parker Schnabel's master plan is starting to come together.
We're stretched really thin right now. It's a good thing we've got a good group of people this year because it's a lot going on, especially with Alaska firing up.
In 3 weeks, Parker will open a new operation in Alaska. In the Yukon, his 2 wash plants are running side by side in the Bear Cut and have delivered more than 1,800 ounces of gold.
We're more than halfway through the ground, nearly 4 million square feet. Now, our whole season depends on keeping 2 plants running as long as possible.
His crew have already stripped 48 acres, 36 football fields of the massive 90-acre airstrip. Now, Parker has tasked foreman Mitch Blaschke with opening even more ground.
Parker's decided that he wants us to strip a new road, which we're calling the Panama Canal cut. Well, we've got to move the mud and get down to some pay gravels.
Over 1,000 yards downstream from the Bear Cut and his wash plants, Mitch must open up a new 10-acre cut, taking Parker's total to 100. But to get to the pay, Mitch must dig up the only road connecting the camp to the cuts. To solve this problem, Mitch must also build a new road at the same time, keeping vital access to the mine site open.
I've got half the crew working on our new road. Real important here to have good roads. We're constantly moving around. At the same time we're building the new road, we're also stripping this new cut in the Panama Canal.
I get why Parker wants to mine this ground, but it's just insane. We need to get this done super quickly. It's a huge project. I think everyone's a little bit on edge at the moment.
It's feeling pretty hard here. Put the ripper in and see what we got. Hopefully it's just compact. Everybody driving on it. You know what that is? So much for it being thawed. It's big frozen chunks. Lots of ice in it. All this rock is glued together pretty much. Parker thought with there being cuts on both sides of this, that this section of the road would be all thawed out here, but you see all this water, you see all this ice here. You know, if this was all thawed, all this would have just drained off down on both sides here. We've chopped off our access to the wash plants, and we got pay dirt, and it looks like it's all gonna be frozen. Well, we got all the mud off, but all the gravel's frozen.
It gets tons of sun and
Yeah.
high and dry. It makes no sense to me.
Well, and the one that we needed to be thawed more than any of them is this one.
Right. What do you think we should do?
Well, man, I hate walking away from something after we've poured a bunch of money in it, but it's a matter of what has more gold, I guess.
If we have to walk away from something, it should be this one, not the ones downstream, don't you think? We have to get out of here. I think that's the only thing we can do.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be this way all year.
All right, thanks, Mitch.
Yep. Panama Canal, it's a project we really didn't have time to start, but now Parker doesn't want us to finish it, and that's just a huge waste of time and a huge waste of money.
Hey, Mitch, you got a copy, Mitch?
Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, man, there's not enough pay up at Big Red or Lucifer for them to run tonight. Right now I'm looking at 4,000 yards of material, and we need double that, so we need to steal some resources and move some iron up here.
Oh, man, this road's gonna take a little bit here. It's got a pretty good section that's real snotty, but as soon as we get this road done, I'll be sending everybody back to you, but you're just gonna have to make do for right now, buddy.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to see either of these plants go down tonight.
Mitch has his whole crew finishing up the last 350 feet of the new road.
If you want to try and get me a spot here where I can get this new road connected, let the trucks know, Bob, and start dumping there. It ain't gonna be pretty, but it'll work.
Pretty? It's never pretty.
As long as it works.
We're lucky that we got everybody on deck and working to build this road right here, right now. Parker's lucky he's got guys that are good at more than one thing.
We got ourselves a road here. It's come along real good. It's been a lot of work. It should definitely do the job.
Mitch was sending me back to the wash plant, moving the old road and building a new one. It's just like insane. I'm actually stoked I actually helped such a huge project.
Hey, Tyson, you got a copy? The road is finished and the trucks are heading back over to you right now.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll meet you at the wash plants.
Just in time, buddy. You know, I'm pretty happy with how this road turned out. We just had to do it quick and fast, but we've got good access back down to the wash plants. One more thing that Parker's added to our already busy schedule, but somehow we were able to make it all happen. It's been a hell of a day, but you know, I'm really happy with how things turned out here.
What's shaking, buddy?
How's it going, man?
Good, good.
How's it going, Doomit?
See? Good. How you doing, buddy?
Good, thanks.
How you feeling?
Yeah, it's been a fight, man, keeping both wash plants going side by side. They make you work.
Oh, the two together, they do. They grind through the pay.
I was a little worried about that for a while. It was getting pretty skinny down there. But yeah, all after we got that road built, started pushing the overburden, and everything was frozen.
I was wrong.
And
Freely admit that. I
and
totally thought that would be thawed.
it's very frozen. Let's see what she did this week, buddy. All right, 20, 40, 60, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 190, oh, 200, 220, 230, 240, 250, 257.9.
It's about time we started having some big numbers. What's the other one?
Lucifer's haul from the Bear Cut last week was 174.9 ounces.
80, 110, 140, 170, oh, 200,
Yeah.
230,
Come on,
240,
come on.
250, 260, 270,
Yeah.
289.05.
There we go.
Yeah.
Woo!
Chest bump.
No.
Not a bad week, fellas.
Parker's crew have pulled in more than $980,000 worth of gold this week, bringing their season total to over 2,300 ounces.
Man, that's pretty cool to see, even after everything, fighting with that road.
It's encouragement when you put in that much work and effort that you get good numbers.
Yeah.